The idea that a man could become a woman, or to a smaller extent, a woman could become a man, is maybe an idea that's about a century old.
One of the promoters of queer theory calls it an identity without an essence.
The experiences of men are always seen as valid, as political, as important, as newsworthy, whereas the experiences of women are domestic, are gossipy, are pointless, are irrelevant. And I think that sort of dichotomy gets played out in the coverage when it comes to trans widows time and time again. We just see wives as props for their husbands' egos every single time.
Once they get done declaring that men can be women, then they're going to have to work on pedophilia. Then they're going to have to work on bestiality. Then they're going to have to work on necrophilia. They're going to have to keep pushing and pushing and pushing.
It may not be obvious to people, but trans ideology is part of a larger movement, which is a movement to deny the reality of our physical selves altogether.
I mean, this is one of the things that kills me about the whole transgender movement, this whole destruction of language. When we convey information now, we convey less information than we did before.
So in the future, if this continues to go on, we will continue to be living, breathing mammal beings, but we won't have the words or the legal structures or the societal structures that are needed.
All of these things are this perfect storm of body hatred and perfect storm of woman hating that comes together, that's been building for thousands of years, really.
You know, we'll be in this weird post-human future, but we'll still be human. So the world will be even less suited to the sort of creature that we are.
There's a pretty famous line from a thriller, which is the first one through the door always gets shot. And I was not the first one through the door, and I wasn't the 10th one through the door. I wasn't the 100th, but I still got shot. And the thing is, there's enough of us going through the door now that it's time for you to go through the door too, because there's enough of us, and at some point we're going to be able to stop them.
The only way we will make change is if we speak out, is if we act, is if we stop playing along with these abusive men, and that's something that we each have a responsibility to do.